In a world shrouded in enigma, whispers of an ominous symbol have captured the imagination of many. The mark of the beast, a mysterious emblem spoken of in ancient prophecies, has perplexed and intrigued generations. Steeped in biblical lore and esoteric symbolism, this mysterious insignia has sparked debates, fears, and speculations throughout history. Delving into the depths of prophecy, we attempt to unravel the mysteries surrounding the mark of the beast and its cryptic significance. The mark of the beast, a phrase that sends shivers down the spines of those who have heard its echoing whispers through the annals of time. Its origin lies in the cryptic writings of the Book of Revelation, the final part of the Bible, a book filled with allegory and prophecy. In the cryptic Book of Revelation, two enigmatic beasts emerge from the shadows. The first, rising from the abyss, bears blasphemous authority and captivates the world with its deceptive power. The second, an accomplice, exercises authority in its name, promoting submission to its malevolent influence. Together, they orchestrate a dark theater where blasphemy and deceit entwine. One of the ways the second beast promotes the power of the first beast is by forcing a mark of the beast on all who will obey. Revelation 13:17 describes it in this way. Also it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark, that is, the name of the beast or the number of its name. This verse unveils a chilling aspect of the mark's implications on society. Those without the mark are effectively excluded from participating in the economic fabric of society. The inability to buy or sell, crucial aspects of daily life, signifies a profound form of societal ostracization and control. In a world where commerce and trade are the lifeblood of civilization, being unable to participate in these activities places individuals at a severe disadvantage. The mark becomes a form of societal currency, granting access to essential goods and services. Without it, individuals may find themselves marginalized, struggling to secure the necessities of life. This exclusivity could lead to a divided society, stratified into two classes, the marked and the unmarked. The marked, having succumbed to the system or ideology represented by the mark, enjoy the privileges of full societal engagement. On the contrary, the unmarked, possibly driven by their convictions or beliefs, face isolation and hardship as they grapple with their exclusion from the economic and social mainstream. Furthermore, this enforced marking raises ethical and existential questions about individual freedoms and autonomy. How much freedom are we willing to sacrifice for the sake of societal integration and material comfort? The mark of the beast, in this context, represents a dystopian manifestation of this dilemma, forcing individuals into a position where they must compromise their principles or face dire consequences. The ominous prospect of a world where the mark is a prerequisite for economic engagement challenges our fundamental values of freedom, choice, and equality. It illustrates a potential future where the power to participate in society and access basic necessities is concentrated in the hands of a select few, those who bear the mark. As we reflect on the enigma of the mark of the beast, we are compelled to contemplate the implications it holds for our understanding of humanity, society, and the delicate balance between individual liberty and collective order. The mark of the beast remains a haunting reminder of the potential consequences when power and control converge in a world fraught with uncertainty and rebellion against God. Revelation then continues with "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. What does this number signify? Who or what is the beast? Is the mark a tangible sign or a metaphorical representation of a dire future? These questions form the epicenter of a profound mystery that has woven itself into the fabric of human consciousness, leaving us to grapple with its enigmatic essence. Scholars, theologians, and believers have long debated the interpretation of this cryptic passage. Some interpret it literally, envisioning a physical mark on the foreheads or hands of individuals. Others see it as a symbolic representation of allegiance to a malevolent force. This ambiguity has bred countless theories and speculations, giving birth to a vast tapestry of beliefs and fears. Ancient civilizations and cultures also had their versions of this ominous marking. The concept of a symbolic mark representing loyalty or submission is deeply ingrained in our history. From the ancient practice of branding slaves to the symbolism of tribal tattoos, humanity has used marks as signs of identity, allegiance, or servitude. The mark of the beast, however, holds a unique place in this pantheon of symbols, shrouded in an eerie aura of doom and finality. Could this mark be a prophecy yet to unfold, a warning of a future cataclysmic event? Some believe it is linked to a dystopian future, where a malevolent force imposes its reign over humanity, branding them as subservient followers. Others see it as a metaphor for societal control mechanisms, where personal freedoms are sacrificed for the illusion of safety and order. In recent times, as technology advances at an unprecedented pace, a new layer of interpretation has emerged. The advent of microchips, biometrics, and other invasive technologies has led to fears of a literal mark, a tangible manifestation of control and surveillance. The dystopian visions of science fiction novels are no longer confined to the realm of imagination. They seem to inch closer to reality with each passing day. With debates intensifying and the world hurtling toward an uncertain future, the question of the mark of the beast takes on a newfound urgency. Is it a harbinger of the end times, a warning against societal hubris, or a symbol of oppressive control yet to manifest? The enigma persists, and as we grapple with the complexities of our rapidly evolving world, the mysteries surrounding the mark of the beast continue to haunt our collective consciousness. But it is important not to forget that Revelation contains a grave warning against the mark of the beast. Those who succumb to this mark on their hand or forehead, etched by worldly authority, risk forfeiting their eternal souls. Receiving the mark delineates a crucial line of allegiance, separating the faithful from the deceived. It demands a surrender of one's faith, a compromise of convictions, and a betrayal of the Creator. The most likely explanation is that at a future time a world leader will emerge who will set himself against Christ. He will be the Antichrist. A literal mark will be needed to be able to buy and sell. Receiving that mark will be a clear choice against God, and will mark people for destruction. For Revelation 14:11 says, "And the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day or night, these worshippers of the beast and its image, and whoever receives the mark of its name." Yet, the scriptures also illuminate the hope that lingers in the shadows of tribulation. Revelation 14:12 echoes with steadfast encouragement. Here is a call for the endurance of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and their faith in Jesus. Embrace the call to endure, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to remain obedient to God alone. In the face of this looming threat, let us fortify our resolve to walk steadfastly in God's light. Let us choose His path of righteousness, unwavering in our loyalty, and fearless in our faith. For the mark of the beast seeks to shackle us in darkness, but God beckons us to a life illuminated by His grace and truth. Heed the call to be marked by the divine, to bear the seal of God upon your heart. Abandon the allure of worldly promises and place your trust solely in Jesus Christ. Choose God's word as your guide, His Son as your refuge, and His commandments as your compass. In the shadow of the impending storm, let us stand united in our allegiance to the Lord, for He alone holds the key to our salvation. Let the warning of Revelation 13 echo within our hearts, urging us to reject the mark of the beast and embrace the eternal mark of God's grace. In this decisive moment, choose the path of light, love, and unwavering obedience to the one who holds our destiny in His divine hands. The call resounds, follow God, and be obedient to Him alone.